Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and I finally watched The Secret World of Arrietty, or just Arrietty. This was directed by, and I'm gonna read it so I get the name right, Hiromasa Yonebayashi. I hope I got that right. And the English cast features Bridget Mendler, Moises Arias, and Will Arnett, among others. And this is an adaptation of the book The Borrowers, written by Mary Norton. It tells the story of a young girl named Arrietty, played by Mendler. She's a pretty normal girl. The only difference is she's about yay big. So is her entire family. And they live in the bowels of another person's house. And they survive by borrowing things. Tissue paper, sugar cubes, stuff that goes bump in the night, it's them that take it. Arrietty is going on her first borrowing mission with her father, voiced by Will Arnett. And then, while she is getting some tissue paper, she is discovered by the boy of the house named Sho. And the movie is essentially the story of the relationship between a very small girl and a very large boy. This movie has a bit of a special meaning for me because even though this is my first time watching it, this was the first movie that I remember hearing Studio Ghibli. This was the movie that made me aware of Studio Ghibli's existence. I remember wanting to see it really badly, but unfortunately my local theater has this thing where they get either Fathom events or operas instead of these more obscure movies. So when it came out, the nearest place I could see it was in Miami, which is about 2.5 hours that way. And then as the years went on, it kind of left my mind. And then, well, I started up this thing where I watch all the Studio Ghibli movies. And Arrietty was next on the list. So I was like, okay, I finally get to watch it. And was it as good as I was anticipating? Well, yes and no. Firstly, I love the animation. It's Studio Ghibli animation, so of course it's going to be excellent. However, I love the world of this movie. I love the world that the borrowers live in. Like, them going through this house, and they're this big, it's fascinating. They have to get across these big chasms, which are just between like two pieces of wood in the basement. They have to use these push pins as steps and other things. The concept of small people interacting with big things, at least to us, has been done before. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids kind of springs to mind. But I like what they did here with the combination of the beautiful animation and just the general look and feel of everything. This was directed by Hiromasa Yonebayashi, who in my research I found was one of the main animators on movies like Spirited Away. So this guy knows what he's doing in the animation department. I really enjoyed Arrietty. I really liked her personality. Like, she was wide-eyed and a little and naive, but in an endearing sense. I really liked her. It also helps that she was voiced by Bridget Mendler, who was a pretty big crush of mine during her Good Luck Charlie run. I liked Arrietty's father, who was voiced by Will Arnett, and that was so strange to me when I first heard his voice. I'm like, is that Will Arnett? It turns out it was, because Will Arnett primarily is more along the lines of comedy, and this is more of a serious movie. Not to say that Will Arnett isn't capable of doing serious stuff. I believe that he is. However, he's more used to doing one thing, so when I saw him here, it was a nice surprise, and he was very good. And to add on to the whole world-building thing, I liked how there was a sense of danger whenever the borrowers would venture out into the larger world. Like, normal things to us, like, say, sugar cubes, are big things to them, and when they're attacked by, say, crows or cats, it's a life or death mission for them, and there's a lot of gravity levied towards that. I like that. I like the spirit of that. I had to have a gripe with the movie is that I think just in general the movie was missing something, like a theme or some other story element to kind of latch onto. I think the movie was trying to go for a whole respect nature and try and recognize that life is all around you and be conscious of that, and I do agree with that. However, I feel like this was more of an animation showcase rather than a story with a message, which is fine. However, with a movie like this, I think there could have been room for another intangible that I think was just left on the table. But it's a small gripe. On the whole, I really did enjoy this movie. I'm not sure if this makes my top 10 for Studio Ghibli, but on the whole, this was a beautiful movie. I liked the voice cast, and on the whole, this was just a very pleasant and easy movie to watch. And that is all from me. Thank you so much as always for watching. I do want to apologize that I did not get this video out, not this past Sunday, but last Sunday, because of my allergies. However, I am getting this video out now, and I'm trying to keep my promises when I say, hey, a video is coming out, and I largely fail at that. But on the whole, I'm trying to get better at keeping my promises with my upload schedule. This video will be going up on a Wednesday, which means the next video that you will be seeing will be my review for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and I am looking forward to seeing that. Also, in the coming month of September, I will be starting my review series where I'll be reviewing most, if not all, of Denis Villeneuve's movies, starting with his first directorial outing, Polytechnic. But if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam. I'll see you in the next one.